We've had a wonderful time this week just looking at some interesting thoughts from the book of Job. We saw that Satan wants to turn the heart of man, and he slanders man to God, and he slanders God to man. We saw that God watches us to strongly support us and to bless us, and Satan watches us helplessly while God blesses us. But then we said, why did Satan do all of these things to Job? We said he wanted to destroy everything in his life, everything that God had given him and everything that God had protected. Satan wanted to destroy. But again, the question is why? We said it's because he wanted to turn his heart. Now, as we close out, I want us just to look at the methodology Satan uses to change our hearts, to turn our hearts away from God, or more correctly, against God. I want you to notice in chapter 1, he used the weather to destroy Job's wealth and family. He uses evil men to destroy Job's wealth and family. He uses sickness and disease to destroy Job's health and strength. He uses family. His wife looks at him and says, "Curse God and die." He uses friends to bring condemnation into his life and speak religious words. And he uses religious concepts, but not in a way of grace, but in a way of condemnation, again, to discourage him. He uses time, because this stuff didn't happen in a day. Most scholars say about a 3-month period. He uses the suffering of Job's physical body to turn his heart. He uses the grief of Job's soul over the death of his children to change Job's heart. But bottom line, Job's heart did not change. As we get to chapter 42, verses 1 to 6, yes, there was an effect upon Job's heart. He got a little proud and a little arrogant, and God had to call him out on that, and God corrected him for that. But Satan never turned his heart. Satan never got Job to curse God. Now, beloved, whatever is going on in your life, please, God is good and his mercy endures forever. When people say, "Oh, God sent the typhoon," I say, no, the typhoons are part of the fall of man. They're the devil. God sent sickness. No, sickness is part of the work of the devil. Beloved, whatever is going on in your life, I've learned to say two things to God. When everything is going on and I can't understand the horrible pain and suffering that I'm going through, I sit down and say, "God, there's things I don't understand, but I know that you are good and your mercy endures forever." And no matter what people do to me in life, I've learned to pray like Abraham when he was talking to God about Sodom and Gomorrah. He said, "Will not the God, judge of all the earth, do right?" Yes. Beloved, sometimes in simple trust and faith, when we don't understand everything going on and we hurt so badly, just sit down and pray, "Father, you are good and your mercy endures forever. Lord, you are the judge of all the earth, and will not the judge of all the earth do right?" Sometimes you just have to have a little faith. God will turn it around and restore twofold.